In 2007, I was traveling with the Steve Pettit Evangelistic Team, and I was home on break for Christmas, and it was my job on the team as the music coordinator to look for new music. And so I pulled out a hymn book and I began leafing through the pages, and I came across an old song that I used to sing as a child in my church, and the song was "Does Jesus Care?" I didn't really remember the words, so I thought I'd read through it and see if it was something worth arranging for a team. So I read through the first verse, and it was very, very emotional and thought-provoking. And I read through the second verse talking about sin. Does Jesus care when I just failed the same sin over and over again? And then it was the last verse that I came to. Does Jesus care when my heart is aching, when I've lost the dearest on earth to me? And immediately my mind was taken back to April of 2004, and I was just about ready to graduate from college, and I received a phone call from my mom saying that my dad had passed away suddenly from a massive heart attack. And for anyone that has experienced loss, you know those first few days and even weeks can just be numbing. You experience so many emotions, you're not quite sure what you're doing, everything is a blur. You just follow your family around as they tell you what to do. And I remember thinking, wow, does God see me? Who is God even? And does he know what is going on in my life? Does he see this pain? Does he care that my heart is broken? Does he even see? And there were some very dark days, and in the years to follow, I would ask those same questions. But thankfully, as a child of God, he brought me to a place where I could say, just like the chorus in this song says, yes, he cares. I know he cares, and his heart is touched with my grief. And without knowing that his heart is touched with my pain, I would never have been able to get through those dark days and even years. And so as I read through that verse, I knew I needed to do something with this text. And immediately a new tune came to my mind, and I began playing through it on the piano, and it came so easily. And just the ballad of the song, the style of the song, and the way the chorus proclaimed, oh yes, he cares, I know he cares. And I wrote out the song, and I just kind of tucked it away. It was a moment of worship for me, and a thought-provoking moment where I just wrote down the song, and it was so raw, too emotional for me even to share it with anyone. And it wasn't for about 7 or 8 months later that a friend asked me if I had anything new in the works musically, anything that I thought I would like to have arranged or done. And I brought out this song, and they enjoyed it. And I thought, you know what, I probably should arrange this song, and I should let people into this moment that I have with the song, into this relationship I have with the song. And so I wrote out the song, and we recorded it, and I shared it with people, and it has been such a blessing to me even through the years. And I've been able to share it with friends who have gone through great loss. And even now, as I'm thinking through this song freshly, and I think about so many of my personal friends that have lost loved ones the last couple of months, I know my heart ached for them, but I know there's one whose heart ached even greater. And I hope that as you listen to this song, that you will be able to say, yes, he cares, I know he cares, and that you would be able to know that God's heart is touched with your pain. And when the way grows weary and the long nights are dreary, I pray that you would know that your Savior cares for you.